Okay, this last part of this SUSE installation is setting up a user account. We want to set up one that is basically is non-privileged, and we'll add some user accounts later on with other activities, but you do a number of different things with this particular user. I've tried to install or set up this user several times, and I have, but just making the video, I have had some issues. So so I have that user out there still within that user and group management area. How to get there, how to add the user, go to computer, you can go to YAST, and then enter that password for root. We want to continue here. I actually had to end up starting this box over again so it would respond reasonably well, and I guess it happens. So YAST, user and group management, and it should load. When this happens, it's reading that text file and loading that information into a GUI. Now, in this case, I guess I didn't get that user saved, did I? It wants us to add a user called Geeko, and you can set up all the users you want, all your own users. Whatever you want to do is just fine. The text refers to Geeko quite a bit, as it does to DA1 and DA host. Now, you've named your server whatever you've wanted to. You've named your domain, whatever makes sense to you too. You can go ahead and add as many users with whatever account names you want. I would suggest actually in this case to go ahead and use Geeko as an account that you set up, simply because they use it and use it so often. So it might be less confusing if you do. To add this account, just go to Add, and the full name would be Geeko Novell, I think they called it. The username is Geeko. Password, they want us to give it Novell as a password, and Novell, it will confirm Novell as the password as well. Novell, N-O-V-E-L-L. We're going to OK this. Now what comes up is a security measure. The password is too simple. It is based on the dictionary word. Do you really want to use this password? Well, yes, I do. You've only used lowercase letters for the password. This is not good. Really use this password? Yes. Okay, and I've created that account in users. You can go ahead and set up groups and add those users into groups, just like you could with Windows Server 2008 or any other network operating system. And then we have the default settings for new users within this area and authentication settings. So, and I didn't really want to click on the authentication settings. Now, I'm just going to go OK this information. It's actually reading other information. It's going to load NIS, LDAP, and some other types of authentication. So, again, we're going to go ahead and OK on this. And that will go ahead and add that user for us. I'll conclude this last segment with that. So thank you.